indestructible. I was going to keep getting paid like I was for a long time.
You know, I splurged at times.
Just went out, bought a brand new Escalade, and then I had to call my mom for gas because I hadn't gotten my signing bonus yet.
Young guys like ourselves, we think we're invincible. We're not thinking that far ahead.
The owner is just like turning off a water faucet. Can shut it down and turn it off. If you haven't prepared for this coming lockout, then you haven't served yourself, you haven't served your family.
What you have to understand is when the checks stop coming, they stop.
Top one. You got it? You sure you got it?
That's mine!
No.
Lunch and a wonderful afternoon. I hope that we'll have fun at the lots. And of that, our team will win at the Super Bowl. And thank you to Jesus. Amen.
Amen. You need blessed food next time. Pray for everything but food. Silly girl. I'm Luther Ellis. Played in the Detroit Lions for 9 years as a defensive tackle, and I played 1 year for the Denver Broncos. I officially retired in 2005.
32. Going long ball. No.
Had him, overthrew him. That's why the Saints are going down right there. See that?
Okay.
I'm married to Rebecca Ellis. She's an amazing woman.
That's Sophia. That's Elijah.
We have 11 beautiful children. We have 7 boys, 4 girls. We have adopted 6 children.
Mia, she's holding Mia. This is Micah. This is Jonah. This is Noah.
I was the highest paid defensive tackle in the league. You know, I was averaging $5 million a year.
All right.
And that should have been enough.
Come on in, guys. How you doing? Good. Good morning.
You know, I didn't lose my money with drugs, women, gambling. I was living way above my means. And I accumulated all this debt, and I couldn't cover it. That's what took us down.
Yeah.
The majority of my poor decisions, Rebecca was not for. She was against. I made some poor choices with what God's blessed us with to play in the NFL and also to make the type of money that I've made in the NFL.
Adam Terry, offensive lineman, Baltimore Ravens. When you get rolled up during a game, it's just like any other time you get rolled up. It's not till the next day that you kind of understand that something significant had occurred. When I first got hit, it was, you know, basically a pass rush. Somebody came around the corner. Because of the injury, I was out for the whole season.
When I knew that Adam's injury was serious enough that he was going to miss the whole season, I was sad. I mean, you're hurting. You're hurting when your husband's hurting. Having a baby kind of makes you think more towards being more responsible and towards the future.
This is my son, Bryson Hunter Terry. He's 5 months old today. He's full of piss and vinegar, as you can tell. Just to have Bryson see me play and get back out there. When you have a kid, it puts everything in perspective.
Come up here and you can pay the credit card that way. I think it's important that NFL players and their wives work together allocating money for every day, every week, every month. Oh, your online's not set up. We're only going to spend this amount of money because we want to make sure that we're stable and secure.
I've walked a picket line with my dad when he was working at a paper mill in New York. We have time now to prepare. If you can prepare a year prior to a lockout where you're getting paid, you can set money aside so that you can live.
Go, come on, shoot the hands, go. Come on, come on, come on.
At the end of the day, we understand that football will come to an end.
4, 3, 2, lock it out. 1.
Even if your career is 10 years long, there are times where money stops.
Last one, last one, last one. Go. Nice, good set.
The Jerome Bettis Show starts right now.
Where's he at?
It's got a show.
See, where?
In there.
One team on the way up, the other on the way down. When I was playing football, I knew that I needed to start a second career.
Hi, Dad. Who is that? Dada. Yeah, hey, Dada.
And we've got our own offensive line. I knew that I was a guy who enjoyed speaking, loved talking, loved to laugh. So I felt that I would maybe have a good career in television.
This town is miserable right now.
It is. And whenever you lose one game, it's a bad week. What I did was 8 years before I retired, I started to do a television show in Pittsburgh. And I just developed my skills to the point where when my career was over, I had the opportunity to go right into television. I have a direct income source that I'm able to receive, and it makes life a lot easier when you're in retirement, because the one thing you have to understand, when you retire, the bills don't retire. My entrepreneurial life is multifaceted.
The stars come out to see the bus in business.
This is my masterpiece, and come in, enjoy it, and I'm really proud of that. The goal is to really plant the seeds, become interested, and work your way into a majority role in some of the projects that you're involved in. Now, in retirement, I don't make the same type of money, so if you created a lifestyle in which your bills are more than your income, it's only a matter of time before you have to go and file bankruptcy.
Anytime you lose your home, it's your home. We don't have the money to redeem the note. Honestly, I'm back to how I kind of grew up. We're week to week, actually even day to day right now. So we decided that we needed to declare bankruptcy just to bury those debts. Most financial advisors come in and say, oh, here you need to do this and this. Well, that's way over most of our heads. Majority of information we need is just about basic stuff. It's just about basics of understanding and running our finances and getting that across to the players. It's been hard to try to talk about the bankruptcy and just our financial woes just because you are prideful.
That we all come together today.
We'll miss our community, our school, the church. That's going to probably be the hardest thing to leave and move away from.
If you think the National Football League is business as usual, it's not. If you want to believe that no one will shut down football, take a look at basketball.
The National Basketball Association has imposed a lockout of its players beginning tonight at midnight.
Unless there's a miracle. You know, there are miracles. You know, people, things happen to people that are miraculous. So it's going to take a miracle to get us back on the court.
It was a reality check for a lot of guys. Then guys are like, oh my God, we're really gonna be locked out.
You get that desperation, like ain't nothing coming in, but everything's going out.
I had to grow mentally to say, hey, you're not gonna play basketball for the entire season. Always stay mindful of, if I couldn't play, what would I do? If you have a passion for something, follow the passion. And we started making custom suits and clothing for guys in the NBA. And then before you knew it, we had football guys starting to come to us wanting product.
It's different. I do football players. This is what you do. It's called a wash. Wide waist, short legs. It's called a wash stand. Big thighs.